Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. So today we will continue to learn the 5th chapter of Devi Mahatmyam. The Uttara Charitram starts with the 5th chapter, and we have learnt until the 90th verse. So if you can all chant up to the first 90 verses.
Starting from the first verse to the 90th verse, you all chant, and then we'll continue with the rest of the verse. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Om Klim Rishiruvacha Pura Shumbha Nishubhabhyam Asurabhyam Shachipate Trailokyam Yajna Bhagascha Ratamadavalashrayat Taveva Suryatam Tatvadadhikaram Tathaindavam Kauberamathayam Yam Cha Chakrate Varunasya Cha Taveva Pavanardhim Cha Chakraturvanvikarma Cha Tato Deva Vinirdhuta Bhrashtarajyav Parajitaha Ritadhikarastritastastabhyam Sarve Nirakritaha Mahasurabhyam Tam Devim Samsmarantya Parajitam Tayasmakam Varodatto Yatha Patsusmritakhilaha Bhavatam Nashayishyami Takshanat Paramapadaha
Iti Krutva Matim Deva Himavantam Nageshwaram
Jadbhustatra Tato Devim Vishnumayam
Pratushtavuhu
Deva Uchuhu Namo Devyai Mahadevyai Shivayai Satatam Namaha Namah Prakratyai Bhadrayai Niyatah Pranatasmatam Raudrayai Namo Nityayai Gauryai Dhatriyai Namo Namaha Jyotsnayai Chendurupinne Sukhayai Satatam Namaha Kalyanyai Pranatam Vridhyai Siddhyai Purmo Namo Namaha Nairartyai Bhubhritam Lakshmyai Sarvanyai Te Namo Namaha Durgayai Durgaparayai Sarvakarinyai Khyatei Tathaiva Krishnayai Dhumrayai Satatam Namaha Ati Saumyati Raudrayai Natastasyai Namo Namaha Namo Jagat Pratisthayai Devyai Krityai Namo Namaha Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Vishnumayeti Shabdita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Chetanetya Vidhiyate Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Nirupena Samsthita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha
Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Vidya Samsthita
Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha
Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shubharupena Samsthita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Chayarupena Samsthita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shaktirupena Samsthita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha Ya देवी सर्वभूतेषु कृष्णरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु जातिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लज्जारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु श्रद्धारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु कान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लक्ष्मीरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु वृत्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु स्मृतिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तुष्टिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु भ्रान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः इन्द्रियाणामधिष्ठात्री भूतानां चाखिलेषु या भूतेषु सततं तस्यै व्याप्तिदेव्यै नमो नमः चितिरूपेण या कृत्स्नमेतद्व्याप्य स्थिता जगत् नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः स्तुतासुरैः पूर्वमभीष्टसंशया तथा सुरेन्द्रेण दिनेषु सेविता करोतु सा नः शुभहेतुरीश्वरी शुभानि भद्राण्यभिहन्तु चापदः या साम्प्रतं चोद्भतदैत्यतापितैरस्माभिरीशा च सुरैर्नमस्यते या च स्मृता तत्क्षणमेव हन्ति नः सर्वापथो भक्तिविनम्रमूर्तिभिः ऋषिरुवाच एवं स्तवानि युक्तानां देवानां तत्र पार्वती स्नातुमभ्याययौ तो ये जाह्नव्या नृपनन्दन सा ब्रवीतान् सुरान् शुभ्रुर्भवद्भिस्तूयते त्रगा शरीरकोशतश्चास्या समुद्भूता ब्रवीच्छिवा स्तोत्रं ममैतत् क्रियते शुम्भदैत्यनिराकृतैः देवैः समेतैः समरे निशुम्भेन पराजितैः शरीरकोशाद्यत्तस्याः पार्वत्या निःसृताम्बिका कौशिकीति समस्तेषु ततो लोकेषु गीयते तस्यां विनिर्गतायां तु कृष्णा भूत्सापि पार्वती कालिकेति समाख्याता हिमाचलकृताश्रया ततोऽम्बिकां परं रूपं बिभ्राणां सुमनोहरम् ददर्श चण्डो मुण्डश्च भृत्यौ शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः ताभ्यां शुम्भाय चाख्याता साधीव सुमनोहरा काप्यास्ते स्त्रीमहाराज भासयन्ती हिमाचलम्
It was very, very nice. This is the 5th chapter. Very important, which is the first part is the Devi Suktam. So now we will continue with the rest. So last week we had the class in Bangalore. So we had like at least 75 students coming in. But Chennai, I don't think, I was thinking there are many students in Chennai, but I don't see many here.
Yeah. So
Because thing is, we have to make use of like any live classes. You have to wherever it is possible. Because next week, this coming Saturday, the class will be in Powai, Mumbai. So there will be the class. So whoever is there locally should make use of those classes.
we will continue with the 91st.
91st verse. नैव तादृक्वचिद्रूपम्
नैव तादृक्वचिद्रूपम् नैव तादृक्वचिद्रूपम्
दृष्टं केनचिदुत्तमम्
दृष्टं केनचिदुत्तमम् दृष्टं केनचिदुत्तमम्
नैव तादृक्वचिद्रूपं दृष्टं केनचिदुत्तमम्
नैव तादृक्वचिद्रूपं दृष्टं केनचिदुत्तमम् नैव तादृक्वचिद्रूपं दृष्टं केनचिदुत्तमम्
नैव तादृक्वचिद्रूपं दृष्टं केनचिदुत्तमम्
नैव तादृक्वचिद्रूपं दृष्टं केनचिदुत्तमम् नैव तादृक्वचिद्रूपं दृष्टं केनचिदुत्तमम्
ज्ञायतां काप्यसौ देवी
ज्ञायतां काप्यसौ देवी ज्ञायतां काप्यसौ देवी
गृह्यतां चासुरेश्वर
गृह्यतां चासुरेश्वर गृह्यतां चासुरेश्वर
ज्ञायतां काप्यसौ देवी गृह्यतां चासुरेश्वर
ज्ञायतां काप्यसौ देवी गृह्यतां चासुरेश्वर ज्ञायतां काप्यसौ देवी गृह्यतां चासुरेश्वर.
So 2 lines together, 2 times.
ृक्वचिद्रूपं दृष्टं केनचिदुत्तमम् ज्ञायतां काप्यसौ देवी गृह्यतां चासुरेश्वर नैव तादृक्वचिद्रूपं दृष्टं केनचिदुत्तमम् ज्ञायतां काप्यसौ देवी गृह्यतां चासुरेश्वर.
स्त्रीरत्नमति चार्वङ्गी
श्रीरत्नमति चार्वङ्गी श्रीरत्नमति चार्वङ्गी
द्योतयन्ती दिशस्त्विषा
द्योतयन्ती दिशस्त्विषा द्योतयन्ती दिशस्त्विषा.
स्त्रीरत्नमति चार्वङ्गी द्योतयन्ती दिशस्त्विषा
श्रीरत्नमति चार्वङ्गी द्योतयन्ती दिशस्त्विषा श्रीरत्नमति चार्वङ्गी द्योतयन्ती दिशस्त्विषा.
So दिशस्त्विषा दिशस्त्विषा दिशा इश त्विषा दिशस् Tvisha. And the Dishas Tvisha. Dishas Tvisha. Slow was Dishas Tvisha.
நல்ல சத்தம் போட்டு கேட்கவே இல்ல.
Dishas Tvisha. You are going fast. Dishas Tvisha. Dishas Tvisha. Every word, yeah, Shutta. Dishas Tvisha. Dishas. Yeah. Sri Ratnamati Charvangi Dyotayanti Dishas Tvisha.
Sri Ratnamati Charvangi Dyotayanti
Dishas Tvisha.
Sri Ratnamati Charvangi Dyotayanti
Dishas Tvisha.
So Dishaha ஒரு word, விசர்க்கம் இருக்கு. Tvisha is second word. Tvisha. So விசர்க்கம் Tvija, Tvisha.
Tvisha.
Tvisha. So the visargam gets dropped. That is why you have the sound of is.
Dishas.
Dishas Tvisha. Dishaha Tvisha becomes Dishas Tvisha.
Satu Tishtati Daityendra.
Sadu Tishtati Daityendra.
Sadu Tishtati Daityendra.
Tam Bhavan Drashtumarhati.
Tam Bhavan Drashtumarhati. Tam Bhavan Drashtumarhati.
Satu Tishtati Daityendra. Tam Bhavan Drashtumarhati.
Sadu Tishtati Daityendra. Tam Bhavan Drashtumarhati.
Sadu Tishtati Daityendra. Tam Bhavan Drashtumarhati.
So together, two lines.
Sri Ratnamati Charvangi Dyotayanti Dishas Tvisha. Sadu Tishtati Daityendra. Tam Bhavan Drashtumarhati. Sri Ratnamati Charvangi Dyotayanti Dishas Tvisha. Sadu Tishtati Daityendra. Tam Bhavan Drashtumarhati.
Yani Rattani Manayo.
Yani Ratnani Manayo.
Yani Ratnani Manayo.
Gajashvadini Vai Prabho.
Gajashvadini Vai Prabho. Gajashvadini Vai Prabho.
Yani Ratnani Manayo. Gajashvadini Vai Prabho.
Yani Ratnani Manayo. Gajashvadini Vai Prabho. Yani Ratnani Manayo. Gajashvadini Vai Prabho.
Trailokyetu Samastani.
Trailokyetu Samastani. Trailokyetu Samastani.
Sampratam Bhanti Te Grihe.
Sampratam Bhanti Te Grihe. Sampratam Bhanti Te Grihe.
Trailokyetu Samastani Sampratam Bhanti Te Grihe.
Trailokyetu Samastani Sampratam Bhanti Te Grihe. Trailokyetu Samastani Sampratam Bhanti Te Grihe.
So, Yani Tani
Manayo Gajashvadini Vai Prabho. Trailokyetu Samastani Sampratam Bhanti Te Grihe. Yani Ratnani Manayo Gajashvadini Vai Prabho. Trailokyetu Samastani Sampratam Bhanti Te Grihe.
So you have to make sure when I say Trailoke, that extra matra time I am giving. Trailo, Dvitvam na pera. Trailoke. You have to listen to this sound and then get the exact sound. That is why if you are not saying fully the same with the same matra, you will be finishing earlier than others. If you don't say with the same matra, Trailoke tu samastani sampratam bhant pra. Yeah. So pra is again two consonants joined. Sampratam bhantite grihe. So yeah, that is why in the book you will not get extra matra, all of this. So this is why it should be, when you learn directly, you will get the exact sound. Just copy the exact sound. 2 times solliyachu. Yes, said 2 times. Airavatas samanito. Vatas samanito. Vatas samanito. So vataha, airavataha samanito. So that is sound is airavatas sama, airavatas sama. So that is, you have to give exactly the same matra. Airavata sama. That is not correct. Airavatas samanito. Vatas samanito.
Airavatas samanito.
Gajaratnam purandarat.
Gajaratnam purandarat. Gajaratnam purandarat.
Scale, Shruti Seram. Everybody should be in the same pitch. I think all of you come closer. So I can hear, and also like one sound, one pitch has to be there. Yeah. Okay.
Airavatas samanito.
Airavatas samanito. Airavatas samanito.
Gajaratnam purandarat.
Gajaratnam
Purandarat.
Gajaratnam purandarat.
Airavatas samanito. Gajaratnam purandarat.
Airavatas samanito. Gajaratnam purandarat. Airavatas samanito. Gajaratnam purandarat.
Parijata taruschayam.
Parijata taruschayam. Parijata taruschayam.
Tathaivo chaishravahayah.
Tathaivo chaishravahayah. Tathaivo chaishravahayah.
So tathaivo chaish. So ochaihi shava ochaishravahayah. Tathaivo chaishrava. Parijata taruschayam. Tathaivo chaishravahayah.
Parijata taruschayam.
Tathaivo chaishravahayah.
Parijata taruschayam. Tathaivo chaishravahayah.
So Uchchaishravasங்கிறது one word. So அந்த pause கொடுத்துடக்கூடாது. You should not give a pause after Uchchaihi. Uchchaishravas is the name of the divine horse. Okay, so that you should not give. You should not say Uchchaihi Shravas. That won't
That is
make
not
sense.
wrong. You have to make together.
It's one name, just like you have Airavatam, right, for the elephant,
Elephant's name.
divine elephant. இது வந்து உச்சைஷ்ரவஸ்ங்கிறது divine horse.
That is a name. That is Airavata Samanito Gajaratnam. So Airavataha the Gajam. Parijata Taruschayam. Tathaivo Chaishravahayah. Tathaivo Chaihi lavanda Ishrava Varamare. You have to give that. When you elongate that and give that, take that breath, then Shra will come automatically. तथैवोच्चैश्रवाहयः तथैवोच्चैश्रवाहयः ओच्चैश्रवाहयः पारिजाततरुश्चायं तथैवोच्चैश्रवाहयः
पारिजाततरुश्चायं तथैवोच्चैश्रवाहयः पारिजाततरुश्चायं तथैवोच्चैश्रवाहयः.
So together
ऐरावतस्समानीतो गजरत्नं पुरन्दरात् पारिजाततरुश्चायं तथैवोच्चैश्रवाहयः ऐरावतस्समानीतो गजरत्नं पुरन्दरात् पारिजाततरुश्चायं तथैवोच्चैश्रवाहयः.
we have to say slowly. We should not run. We have to say very slowly. That is very important.
And together, the scale also has to be together. You're slightly off. So try to bring that scale together.
Vimanam hamsa samyuktam
Vimanam hamsa samyuktam
विमानं हंस संयुक्तं
एतत्तिष्ठति तेङ्गणे
एतत्तिष्ठति
तेङ्गणे
एतत्तिष्ठति तेङ्गणे.
विमानं so hamsa samyuktam etat will become metat vimanam hamsa samyuktam etattisthati tengane
विमानं हंस
तत्तिष्ठति तेङ्गणे
विमानं हंस संयुक्तमेतत्तिष्ठति तेङ्गणे.
रत्नभूतमिहानीतं
रत्नभूतविहानीतं
यदासीद्वेधसोद्भुतं
यदासीद्वेधसोद्भुतं यदासीद्वेधसोद्भुतं.
So यदासीद्वेध यदा यदा da is only alpa prana yadasidvedha that dha vedhasaha yadasidvedhaso the vedhasaha adbhutam become vedhasodbhutam. So no breath after vedhasod. You should not say vedhasodbhutam. It is vedhasodbhutam because the word is adbhutam. So vedhasaha adbhutam vedhasodbhutam. So you have to make sure you take the breath at the right places. That is what I'm trying to teach. Breath at the right place is also important, so that you don't get breathless when you say Vedhaso. Then you have to take another breath and say Bhutam. Then it gives a wrong meaning. Ratnabhutamikanitam yadasidvedhasodbhutam. Vikanitam yadasidvedhasodbhutam. So now together two lines. Vimanam samyuktametattisthati tengane
रत्नभूतविहानीतं यदासीद्वेधसोद्भुतं विमानं हंस संयुक्तमेतत्तिष्ठति तेङ्गणे रत्नभूतविहानीतं यदासीद्वेधसोद्भुतं
निधिरेश महापद्मः
निधिरेश महापद्मः निधिरेश महापद्मः
समानीतो धनेश्वरात्
समानीतो धनेश्वरात् समानीतो धनेश्वरात्.
So when we combine Padmaha and Samanito will become Padmasama. So it will change, that Visargam, two dots will change to is sound. Padmasamanito. Nidhiresha Maha Padmasamanito Dhaneshwarat.
निधिरेश महापद्मः समानीतो धनेश्वरात् निधिरेश महापद्मः समानीतो धनेश्वरात्
किञ्जल्किनीं ददौ चाभ्यर्
किञ्जल्किनीं ददौ चाभिर् किञ्जल्किनीं ददौ चाभिर्
मालामम्लानपङ्कजाम्
मालामम्लानपङ्कजाम्
किञ्जल्किनीं ददौ चाभ्यर्मालामम्लानपङ्कजाम्
किञ्जल्किनीं ददौ चाभिर्मालामम्लानपङ्कजाम्
So here, Mala Mamlana. So the word is actually Malam Amlana Pankajam. Amlana Pankajam is one word actually, like Amlana hyphen Pankajam. Pankajam means lotus. Amlana Pankajam means that which doesn't wither
Fade
away.
or fade. It will be always like as
Always
a
fresh. Amlana அப்படினா வாடாத தாமரை. So Amlana Pankajam is one word. Malam is another word. So people will tend to say Mala, Mamlana Pankaj because that rhyming is so good. Mala, Mamlana, Mamlanaங்கிறது word கிடையாது.
mal
Okay, Mala, Amlana Pankajam.
becomes Malam Amlana together because Im and A will become Ma. So Malam Amlana Pankajam. So no breath after Amlana and Pankajam because it is a compound word. It is a Pankajam is a lotus. So how the lotus
with the
is
adjective, yeah.
with the adjective of that lotus is Amlana. It is a lotus which will not wither away or fade. It will be always fresh lotus. So you have to just buy one type forever, then you don't have to again. So that is the lotus this Devi is wearing. So
You should. So I have a question for you. There is one God who gives this Amlana Pankaja Mala to Devi in the second chapter. You should find out and tell me. Okay,
because this we explained also
lot
it is
of all the gods give her the different things, right?
like
So there is
Ada
one
Ayudha.
Devata who gives her the Amlana Pankajam Mala. There is that same word will come in the second chapter also. You should go back and revise.
Because we should, when we think about the fifth chapter, we should know how did Devi get this mala with this Amlana Pankaja. The answer is in the second chapter because because they all gave one. She just came from.
Although this Amlana Pankajam is to the Shumbha, the Duta is saying that my king has so many good things, Airavata and the Uchaishava's horse, and all the things belong to him. Hamsa Samyukta Vimanam. So
He has
along
taken
with
away
that,
all of
he has
that.
taken away all these good things from the different devas. But Devi also has this Amlana Pankaja Mala in the second chapter. She was also given. Pankajam Chati Shobhanam. So go back and find out who gave her this.
Yeah.
But anyway, my point was Mala Mamlana is wrong. Mala Mamlana Pankajam. Okay, you see the difference?
Yeah. So together, yeah. Okay, I will say once. Kinjal kinim dadau chabdharmala mamlana pankajam. Kinim dadau
Chabdhir, Abdi,
abdi ocean.
ocean.
So that abdi is important again because abda means 6 year, right? You say Shashti abda purti. Abda means year. Abdi means ocean. So abdi. Kinjal kini. So together nidhiresha. Nidhiresha massamanito dhaneshwarad.
जल्किनीं ददौ चाब्धिर्मालाम् अम्लानपङ्कजाम्
छत्रं ते वारुणङ्गेः
छत्रं ते वारुणं गेहे छत्रं ते वारुणं गेहे
काञ्चनस्रावितिष्ठति
काञ्चनस्रावितिष्ठति काञ्चनस्रावितिष्ठति
काञ्चनस्रावि काञ्चनस्रावितिष्ठति स्रावि
काञ्चनस्रावितिष्ठति
छत्रं ते वारुणङ्गेः गेहे काञ्चनस्रावितिष्ठति
काञ्चनस्रावितिष्ठति काञ्चनस्रावितिष्ठति
छत्रं ते वारुणङ्गेः काञ्चनस्रावितिष्ठति
छत्रं ते वारुणं गेहे काञ्चनस्रावितिष्ठति छत्रं ते वारुणं गेहे काञ्चनस्रावितिष्ठति
तथायं स्यन्दनवरो
तथायं स्यन्दनवरो तथायं स्यन्दनवरो
यः पुरासीत् प्रजापतेः
यः पुरासीत् प्रजापतेः यः
पुरासीत् प्रजापतेः
So it is यः पुरासीत् प्रजापतेः यः पुरासीत् प्रजापतेः पुरासीत् प्रजापतेः
यः पुरासीत् प्रजापतेः
तथा यंस्यन्दनवरो यः पुरासीत् प्रजापतेः
तथायं स्यन्दनवरो यः
पुरासीत् प्रजापतेः
तथायं स्यन्दनवरो यः पुरासीत् प्रजापतेः
So together two lines.
छत्रं देवारुणं गेहे काञ्चनस्रावितिष्ठति तथायं स्यन्दनवरो यः पुरासीत् प्रजापतेः छत्रं देवारुणं गेहे काञ्चनस्रावितिष्ठति तथायं स्यन्दनवरो यः पुरासीत् प्रजापतेः
मृत्योरुत्क्रान्तिदानाम
मृत्योरुत्क्रान्तिदानाम
शक्तिरीशत्वया हृता
शक्तिरीशत्वया
हृता
शक्तिरीशत्वया हृता
मृत्योरुत्क्रान्तिदानाम शक्तिरीशत्वया हृता
मृत्योरुत्क्रान्तिदानाम शक्तिरीशत्वया हृता मृत्योरुत्क्रान्तिदानाम शक्तिरीशत्वया हृता
पाशस्सलिलराजस्य
पाशस्सलिलराजस्य
भ्रातुस्तव परिगृहे तव भ्रातुस्तव परिग्रहे पाशस्सलिलराजस्य भ्रातुस्तव परिग्रहे
पाशस्सलिलराजस्य भ्रातुस्तव परिग्रहे पाशस्सलिलराजस्य भ्रातुस्तव परिग्रहे
निशुम्भ together
मृत्योरुत्क्रान्तिदानाम शक्तिरीशत्वया हृता पाशस्सलिलराजस्य भ्रातुस्तव परिग्रहे मृत्योरुत्क्रान्तिदानाम शक्तिरीशत्वया हृता पाशस्सलिलराजस्य भ्रातुस्तव तव परिग्रहे
निशुम्भस्याब्धिजाताश्च
निशुम्भस्याभिजाताश्च निशुम्भस्याभिजाताश्च
समस्ता रत्नजातयः
समस्तारत्नजातयः समस्तारत्नजातयः
So, Shruti says, निशुम्भस्याब्धिजाताश्च समस्ता रत्नजातयः निशुम्भस्याब्धिजाताश्च समस्ता रत्नजातयः
निशुम्भस्याभिजाताश्च समस्तारत्नजातयः
वह्निरपि ददौ तुभ्यम्
वह्निरपि ददौ तुभ्यम् वह्निरपि ददौ तुभ्यम्
अग्निशौचे च वाससि
अग्निशौचे च वाससि अग्निशौचे च वाससि
So Tubhyam and Agni will become Magni. It will change to Ma. Vandhirapi, again Vandhi. Vandhirapi dadau Tubhyam Agni Shauche Chavasasi.
वह्निरपि ददौ तुभ्यम् अग्निशौचे च वाससि वह्निरपि ददौ तुभ्यम् अग्निशौचे च वाससि
Agni Shauche. Agni Shauche.
Agni Shauchena, the one purified by Agni.
Agni.
Shauche, the one which was purified by Agni.
So the Shuchi means purity. So
Purified.
anything you put it on fire can purify anything. So that is why if you want to drink good water, you have to boil it a lot, and then the Agni purifies everything. So that is the power. So Agni Shauche. So
Together,
Agni
it's a compound
Shauche.
word again. Like Amlana Pankajam, Agni Shauche. Agni, the one purified by
Agni. Agni Shauche Cha Vasasi.
So Vasasi means cloth. So he gives Agni, he purifies two clothes and gives that to Nishumbha.
Agni Shauche Cha Vasasi.
So basically they are saying Nishumbha has Nishumbhasyabdhijatascha samasta ratnajatayaha. He has Nishumbha's house is filled with all the ratnas from the Samudra.
Yeah.
So they are praising the king, the Shumbha, Nishumbha, the Chandamunda, the Duta. They are praising their king that you have that, you have this, you have that, you have this. There they are saying that you also have the two vastras which were given by as dana to you by Agni Devata who purified them. So clean vastras. It cannot be any more. There cannot be anything that can be more pure.
Because just to give a context, we're not giving the meaning today, but we'll give a full meaning in a separate video so that it is easy. The context here is Devi as Kaushiki coming from that Gauri, Maha Gauri. She comes out, she is so beautiful, and that Duta or the messenger of this Shumbha and Nishumba, they spot her. They just, because she is so beautiful, nobody can just miss that person. So they see her. Immediately, when Shumbha and Nishumba are the emperors of entire world, because they have conquered everybody, including the Devaloka. So that is why Agni, everybody, they are their assistants. So they have no independent power. Whatever the Shumbha and Nishumba say, Agni or Vayu or Indra, all of them are under them. And that is their power. So now they tell the king, they see this beautiful girl and tell the king that I saw one beautiful girl, so I think you have everything in this world because you are the emperor. Maybe only one thing is missing, which is that beautiful girl. Why don't you get her? Then he said, okay, go and bring. And he is a very honorable, very good king, Shumbha, although he has captured. So he says, You have to go and tell pleasingly, tell her with very, very soft words and make her understand why she should come to Shumba Nishumba on her own. It's not by force. So that is why this Duta, they're explaining everything, all the greatness of this Shumba. When they explain, then she will get attracted. Oh, you want which is the horse, Uchai Shavas, the best horse. Who is having? Shumba is having. Who is having the Airavata? So if he is not some ordinary person. Everybody in this, whoever any women immediately will think this person should be my husband. That is the greatness of the Shumba. So that is why they are explaining. So all of
they
this.
are explaining to Shumba that you have so many Ratnas from different Devatas. There is one Ratna who is missing, is the Sri Ratna.
And they, so it also implies they will, it means they are also telling to him, first they have to make him understand that he needs, there is only one thing missing. Because he is so satisfied, he is so complete that he has no wants now. Because everything is available, but there is he has a boon. Only one, that person can, I'm not going to give the detail. So only one, that small girl, but she will not come. He will only be killed if he goes out to fight. So he will never fight with any women because he knows that he remembers his own boon. So what he will do is he will be so nice to all women because he will never even have argument or fight because he is very careful. So because of his own vara, that is the vara he has got, and he has everything, and so that is why he first has to think that yes, there is something missing in his empire. He has everything, because if he thinks he has everything, then there is no fight. But the Devas are praying that somehow this person goes and fights with this Devi. Somehow. So how to say that? That is why this Duta, they are all like every king, right? They say all the kings, they say they will have, instead of good advisor, they will have sycophants. they will take him so high so that he can be dropped from that. So that is what they will all do. So there he is saying all the good things about everything he is having. That is a Maya's power. Only then, when you say you have this, you have this, you have this, but you have one Ratna, which is called Sri Ratnam, that is missing, and we have seen that Sri Ratnam. They have to say, we have seen that Sri Ratnam, you have not seen, but we have seen. That is why we know how important that is for you to get that Sri Ratnam. Then only you will be really happy and complete. Yeah. Where we are? This is just the context of why is it that they are first telling the Shumba and Nishumba so much. They can just say, there is one girl, why don't you get? Because he is not going to even go for a fight. He will say, let her be there. I am happy now, so I am not going to. I am already happy because all the Devas, everybody is here. So they have to create that impression that, yes, really, I have to get this person.
You have to repeat, right?
Two times, yeah.
Shumbhasya.
Chabdhijatascha samastapayah mandhirapit yamagnisha cha vasasi.
Vishumbhasyabhijatascha samastaratnajatayah mandhirapidadau tubhyamagnisha cha vasasi.
Evam daityendra ratnani
Evam daityendra ratnani
samastanya hritani te
समस्तान्याहृतानि ते
एवं दैत्येन्द्ररत्नानि समस्तान्याहृतानि ते
एवं दैत्येन्द्ररत्नानि समस्तान्याहृतानि ते एवं दैत्येन्द्ररत्नानि समस्तान्याहृतानि ते
स्त्रीरत्नमेषा कल्याणी
श्रीरत्नमेषा कल्याणी श्रीरत्नमेषा कल्याणी
त्वया कस्मान्न गृह्यते
त्वया कस्मान्न गृह्यते त्वया कस्मान्न गृह्यते
स्त्रीरत्नमेषा कल्याणी त्वया कस्मान्न गृह्यते
श्रीरत्नमेषा कल्याणी त्वया कस्मान्न गृह्यते श्रीरत्नमेषा कल्याणी त्वया कस्मान्न गृह्यते.
So this is what I was just explaining. Sri Ratnam, Esha, Kalyani, this, that girl, Sri Ratna, gem of that woman. Sri Ratnam, Esha, Tvaya, by you. Kasmat means how, Na means not. Like why not, like how not, Grihyate means get. Why not you get this Sri Ratnam? Tvaya kasman na grihyate. So kasmat na becomes kasman na. Sri Ratnamesha Kalyani Tvaya kasman na grihyate.
श्रीरत्नमेषा कल्याणी त्वया कस्मान्न गृह्यते श्रीरत्नमेषा कल्याणी त्वया कस्मान्न गृह्यते.
So together two lines.
एवं दैत्येन्द्ररत्नानि समस्तान्याहृतानि ते श्रीरत्नमेषा कल्याणी त्वया कस्मान्न गृह्यते एवं दैत्येन्द्ररत्नानि समस्तान्याहृतानि ते श्रीरत्नमेषा कल्याणी त्वया कस्मान्न गृह्यते.
So now this Shumbha, he is convinced that when they said particularly the words used Tvaya kasmat na grihyate, like this, it's so surprising that if you are not getting, that is like a wonder. So now he is and immediately he says, go to my best messenger, because even when something is very good in a shop, somebody is selling, if the salesperson is not good, they will not sell that. But a bad object can be sold by a very good salesperson. So he says, get the best messenger. Sugrivam, he is the best of his kingdom. So immediately his mind is working, right? Go and get the best person, because when you do, if you do it right, do it very well first time, because you have to hit it the first time very well, because if you don't do it first time well, then second, third time it will become more and more difficult. So you have to take the best step first time. That is what he is taking. Nisham Rishuruvacha. Nisham yeti vacha Shumbhaha. Yeti vacha Shumbhaha. Satada Chandamundayoho. So Shumbhaha sa becomes Shumbhas, is sound will come. Nisham yeti vacha Shumbhas satada Chandamundayoho. Satada Preshayavasa Sugrivam Dutam De. Preshayamasa Sugrivam.
प्रेषयामास सुग्रीवम्
Dutam Devya Mahasuram.
दूतं देव्या महासुरम्
Preshayamasa Sugrivam Dutam Devya Mahasuram.
प्रेषयामास सुग्रीवम् दूतं देव्या महासुरम् प्रेषयामास सुग्रीवम् दूतं देव्या महासुरम्.
Together 2 lines.
विषम्येति वचः सतदा चण्डमुण्डयोः प्रेषयामास सुग्रीवम् दूतं देव्या महासुरम्. विषम्येति वचः शुम्भः सतदा चण्डमुण्डयोः प्रेषयामास सुग्रीवम् दूतं देव्या महासुरम्.
Iti cheti cha vaktavya.
इति चेति च वक्तव्या
Sagatva vachanan mama.
सागत्वा वचनान् मम
Iti cheti cha vaktavya sagatva vachanan mama.
इति चेति च वक्तव्या सागत्वा वचनान् मम इति चेति च वक्तव्या सागत्वा वचनान् मम.
Yatha chapyeti samprītya.
यथा चाभ्येति सम्प्रीत्या
Tatha karyam tvaya laghu.
तथा कार्यं त्वया लघु
Yatha chapyeti samprītya tatha karyam tvaya laghu.
यथा चाभ्येति सम्प्रीत्या तथा कार्यं त्वया लघु यथा चाभ्येति सम्प्रीत्या तथा कार्यं त्वया लघु. इति चेति च
Vaktavya.
सागत्वा वचनान् मम यथा चाभ्येति सम्प्रीत्या तथा कार्यं त्वया लघु. इति चेति च वक्तव्या सागत्वा वचनान् मम यथा चाभ्येति सम्प्रीत्या तथा कार्यं त्वया लघु.
So this is the sloka where Shumbha is telling iti cha iti. So tell
iti cheti cha
iti
iti cha
ipdi like this. You tell.
இந்த வார இப்படியாக.
So he tells the Duta ipdi or like this means you tell her in such a very nice way that Devi on her own will think, yes, this Shumbha is really a person that I should actually have him as my pati. I should be his empress. So I should on my own go to this. So tell in such a nice way, so that main thing is she also do not use any harsh words. Yeah, that is what mainly thing. Preetya, sampreetya, tatha karyam tvaya laghu. Yeah.
So basically the iti cha, only when some person is anxious they will repeat the words. இப்படி சொல்லு அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா? Like tell her as I say.
Yeah,
like,
tell.
Only when somebody is anxious.
Really
so
anxious.
he is already, the anxiety is coming up on him.
He
So
really wants her now.
So the commentator gives that this shows his anxiety. And again, the word laghu, tvaya laghu, like very easily she should come. Abdinaka, he thinks he is very powerful and the opponent is
Very weak.
very weak. Already he is thinking too much of him. Too much of pride is there. That word laghu is showing too much of abhimana on himself. Okay, so the commentators are watching each word that Maharishi is saying. So each word which is used in the conversation shows their character.
Yeah. Because already in the first one, Bala Shrayat comes in the fifth. Pura Shumbhani Shumbhabhyam Asurabhyam Sajipate, right? In that Madam Tave Suritam Tattva Dadhikaram Pasaindabam. Yeah, first it comes in the first. So that Madam and Balam, he is having so much. So that gives him this overconfidence.
Overconfidence.
Because of so he has to be confident because he has conquered everybody. But not only that, it is now giving him too much. He is so overconfident that he just thinks that you tell her nicely, I'm sure she will just come. But also, as the commentator says, repeating, maybe he's still having some doubt. Maybe that is why he is repeating this. Like iti cha. That is a iti cha means he's repeating same thing again. Means probably he is also a bit anxious. That also is shown here.
Anxious, and he's showing his power also.
Yeah, both.
All his adhikaram. Say he thinks that the moment somebody talks about him, that person will just walk into his life. Yeah.
That's which one?
So the
Satatra gatva yatraste. Shailodesheti shobhane. So here you have to say Shailo is that. Shailo desheti shobhane. Shailo desheti shobhane. So Shailo is not Shailo deshe. Shailo deshe. Shailo deshe. Shailo desheti.
Mountain region. Deshe naka region. Mountainous region.
Mountainous. Shailo deshe. Shailo desheti. Again, ati shobhane. So deshe, a has to be slightly elongated. Then it will become then sheti. When you say she, when you elongate and say ti, then that it's called avagraha. You should not pronounce it, but it should be there. So that is why this the method of chanting is Shailo desheti sho desheti. So desheti. If you give a breath after deshe and say ti shobhane, that is wrong because it is ati shobhane. Shailo desheti shobhane. Shobhane.
Shailo desheti shobhane.
Satatra gatva yatraste shailo desheti shobhane.
Satatra gatva yatraste shailo desheti shobhane. Satatra gatva yatraste shailo desheti shobhane.
Sadevitam tataf praha.
Sadevitam tataf praha. Sadevitam tataf praha.
Shlakshanam madhuraya gira.
Shlakshanam madhuraya gira. Shlakshanam madhuraya.
Slakshanam, yeah. Slakshanam. It's not kshanam. Iksh only. Slakshanam madhuraya gira.
Shlakshanam madhuraya gira. Shlakshanam madhuraya gira.
Sadevitam tataf praga slakshanam madhuraya gira.
Sadevitam tataf praha slakshanam
madhuraya gira. Slakshanam madhuraya.
So Shlakshanam na soft.
Slow.
Soft. Shlakshanam means soft.
Yeah.
Softa.
Sa
Pesra Madhuraya. Softa, Inimeya, Madhurama.
Madhurama,
Yes.
yeah. He's
He's
very
trying to-
soft. He's not using any. Even words are also very important. The types of words he uses, and also how he uses. So, if you are telling somebody you are very good, but if you the tone you say in a word that it's so bad, then the meaning will be opposite. Even though you are saying something good, but the tone is also not good, and also your voice you are raising it too much. Also, is not good. So here they are telling in a very soft, very slowly, so that they have to convince Devi. So Sa Devim Tam Tatah Praga Slakshram Madhuraya Gira. Two lines together.
सततत्रगत्वा यत्रास्ते शैलोद्देशेति शोभने सा देवी तां ततः प्राहस्रक्ष्णं मधुरया गिरा सततत्रगत्वा यत्रास्ते शैलोद्देशेति शोभने सा देवी तां ततः प्राहस्रक्ष्णं मधुरया गिरा
Dutau Vacha
दूतमुवाच
Devi Daiteshvara Shumbha
देवी दैत्येश्वरः शुम्भः देवी दैत्येश्वरः शुम्भः
Trailokye Parameshvaraha
त्रैलोक्ये परमेश्वरः त्रैलोक्ये परमेश्वरः
Devi Daiteshvara Shumbhastrailokye Parameshvaraha
देवी दैत्येश्वरः शुम्भस्त्रैलोक्ये परमेश्वरः देवी दैत्येश्वरः शुम्भस्त्रैलोक्ये परमेश्वरः
Dutoham Preshitastena
दूतोऽहं प्रेषितस्तेन दूतोऽहं प्रेषितस्तेन
Vatsakashamihagataha
वत्सकाशमिहागतः
Dutoham Preshitastena Vatsakashamihagataha
दूतोऽहं प्रेषितस्तेन
Kashamihagataha.
दूतोऽहं प्रेषितस्तेन त्वत्सकाशमिहागतः
Together, two lines.
देवी दैत्येश्वरः शुम्भस्त्रैलोक्ये परमेश्वरः दूतोऽहं प्रेषितस्तेन त्वत्सकाशमिहागतः देवी दैत्येश्वरः शुम्भस्त्रैलोक्ये परमेश्वरः दूतोऽहं प्रेषितस्तेन त्वत्सकाशमिहागतः
Avyahatagyas sarvasu
अव्याहताज्ञः सर्वासु अव्याहताज्ञः सर्वासु
yes sada devayonishu
यः सदा देवयोनिषु यः सदा देवयोनिषु
Avyahatagyas sarvasu yes sada devayonishu
अव्याहताज्ञः सर्वासु यः सदा देवयोनिषु अव्याहताज्ञः सर्वासु यः सदा देवयोनिषु
Nirjitakhila daityarisai Nirjitakhila daityarihi
निर्जिताखिल दैत्यारिः निर्जिताखिल दैत्यारिः
Sayadaha shrunushvatat
सयदाह शृणुष्वतत् सयदाह शृणुष्वतत्
Nirjitakhila daityaris sayadaha shrunushvatat
निर्जिताखिल दैत्यारिः सयदाह शृणुष्वतत् निर्जिताखिल दैत्यारिः सयदाह शृणुष्वतत्
together. Avyagata.
Yasada devayonishu nirjitakhila daityarissayadaha shrudushvatat avyahatagyas sarvasu yasada devayonishu nirjitakhila daityarissayadaha shrudushvatat.
So you have to make sure Avyagataagyaha sarvasu, you say that this sound. Avyagataagnyas sarvasu. Again, yes sada. Then next line also, Daityarisada. Daityaris yadaga. Daityarihi and sa becomes Daityaris. This, if you don't say, then it means you are not saying the Visarga properly. Mamatrailokyamakilam.
Mamatrailokyamakilam. Mamatrailokyamakilam.
Mama deva vashanugaha.
Mama deva vashanugaha. Mama deva vashanugaha.
Mama trailokyamakilam. Mama deva vashanugaha.
Mama trailokyamakilam. Mama deva vashanugaha. Mama trailokyamakilam. Mama deva vashanugaha.
Vashanugaha. Vashanugaha. Vashanugaha. Yajna bhaganaham sarvan.
Yajnabhaganaham sarvan. Yajnabhaganaham sarvan.
Upashnami prithak prithak.
Upashnami prithak prithak. Upashnami prithak prithak.
Yajna bhaganaham sarvan upashnami prithak prithak.
Yajnabhaganaham sarvan upashnami prithak prithak. Yajnabhaganaham sarvan upashnami prithak prithak.
So together. Mama trailokyamakilam. Mama deva vashanugaha. Yajna bhaganaham sarvan upashnami prithak prithak.
Mama trailokyamakilam. Mama deva vashanugaha. Yajnabhaganaham sarvan upashnami prithak prithak.
So prithak, prithak, prithak. So it's not. It is a Mahaprana ta. It's not the first ta. It is ta. Prithak, prithak, one by one.
So Prithak means he says, my king, the Duta is saying, Sugriva is saying. You should notice that in verse number 106, Devi Daiteshwaraha. So he is addressing Devi. Remember, he is thinking that she is going to become the empress, his king's wife. That is why he is giving so much respect for her, Devi. Hey Devi, why would you call somebody who is going to fight with you as Devi? Sugriva, when he sees her, he thinks he has made up his mind that she is going to be my king's wife. That is why he is addressing her as Devi. He is starting with a good note.
Already, because
So
he very sure of
that means all the Havir Bhagam that
all the whenever when we do say
Homa.
Swaha, right? When you say Agnaye Swaha, anybody, what is the role of Agni? Agni is the messenger. So if you say Indraya Swaha, whatever we offer to that fire god, Agni will not take it. Immediately Agni's role is a messenger. It will take it to that Indra. You say Varunaya Swaha, Agni will take whatever Havir Bhaga means, your Havis or anything you offer to that god. Agni as a messenger is like a postman. Agni will not think somebody has given me this, let me take it, because he knows he is only a messenger. Agni is only a messenger, Duta. So he will go and give it to that. He will correctly give, and he will not make a mistake. This town to Indra, he will make it to that Indra. Then to
So here-
Varuna. So one by one, Agni will correctly give. But Agni is now under Shumba only. So Indra, all of them, they have lost their kingdom. So anybody who does yaga, who gets more power now? Shumba gets more and more power.
Separately, individually, prathak, separately, I'm getting all the Havirbhagam. My king is getting everything. Getting all the Havirbhagam separately. Not like an Havir, like one Havirbhagam for every, like mixed.
Because
saying that
already is powerful, and more power is giving increasing, because all that everybody does any yajna in the any other loka, it is only Shubha is going to get everything. So
I consume.
Ashna means to eat. So here, that is why I say Avyag Sarvasam. Which one? Mama Trailokya Makhilam. அது முடிச்சாச்சு இல்லையா? ஸோ நீங்கள் சொல்லியாச்சா? ஓகே, சொல்லியாச்சு இல்லையா? 2 times. त्रैलोक्ये वररत्नानि मम वश्यान्यशेषतः त्रैलोक्ये वररत्नानि मम वश्यान्यशेषतः
रत्नानि मम वश्यान्यशेषतः त्रैलोक्ये वररत्नानि मम वश्यान्यशेषतः
तथैव गजरत्नं च कृत्वा देवेन्द्रवाहनम् तथैव गजरत्नं च कृत्वा देवेन्द्रवाहनम् So together.
त्रैलोक्ये वररत्नानि मम वश्यान्यशेषतः तथैव गजरत्नं च कृत्वा देवेन्द्रवाहनम् त्रैलोक्ये वररत्नानि मम वश्यान्यशेषतः तथैव गजरत्नं च कृत्वा देवेन्द्रवाहनम्
क्षीरोदमथनोद्भूतम् अश्वरत्नं ममामरैः So Bhutam and Ashwam will combine to Bhutam Ashwam. It will become Ma. Kshirodamathano Ashwaratnam Mamamaraihi. Kshirodamathano Ashwaratnam Uchai Sravasa Sangyantat Pranipatya Samarpitam Uchai Sravasa Sangyantat Pranipatya Samarpitam So together. Shodamathanoddbhutam So Kshiroda, the Kshi, you have to give the stress. Kshiroda, then Mathano, Matha. Kshiroda Mathanodbhutam. So Mathanam means that churning. Mathanam means churning. Kshiro is churning that. You get that Ashvaratnam Mavamarehi. Kshirodam. So make sure that you say Kshiroda Mathanodbhu. Again Bhutam. Mathanodbhutam. That Bha. Again Mahaprana. Then Uchai Shravas, right? So I heard that Shra you are not saying properly. Uchai Shravasa. You have to give that stress on the Shra. Uchai Shravasa. How I give that extra matra for that? Uchai Shravasa Sangyantat Pranipatya Samarpitam. Yeah. Shravasa Sangyantat Arpitam. Uchai Shravasa Sangyantat. Yani chanyani deveshu.
Yani chanyani deveshu. Yani chanyani deveshu.
Gandharveshu rageshu cha.
Gandharveshu rageshu cha.
Gandharveshu rageshu cha.
Yani chanyani deveshu. Gandharveshu. Yeah, Gandharveshu Urageshu become Gandharveshu Rageshu. Gandharveshu Rageshu cha. Yani
Chanyani deveshu gandharveshu
Rageshu cha.
Yani chanyani deveshu gandharveshu rageshu cha.
So rageshu சொல்லக்கூடாது.
Rageshu. Urageshu.
Urageshu. Uragena naga.
So
all the
anything which goes with their own what should they, the skin, the belly, they don't use any other
uragamna idu.
You know how they move, like how a snake moves.
So
they just contract their skin and then that is how they move. So they don't have legs. They don't need legs to move. Those type of insects or jantus are animals which use without legs, they move. They are called uraga. So snake is also called uraga.
ஊரர்து சொல்றமே.
Tamil, yeah, same. Yeah, Tamil same thing.
அது ஊரர்து அர்த்தம் கிடையாது. உரகம்ங்கிறது
அதேதான்.
நம்மளோட பெல்லியை யூஸ் பண்ணி பண்றது. சோ உரகேஷு சொல்ல ரகேஷு ச சொல்லக்கூடாது. மெயின் திங் அதான். So
Gandharveshu Urageshu becomes Gandharveshu Rageshu. So that shu becomes dirgha. Gandharveshu Rageshu cha. Veshu Rageshu cha.
Gandharveshu Rageshu cha சொல்லக்கூடாது. அந்த ஊங்கற சவுண்ட் தனியா இருக்க கூடாது. You should not say that also. Gandharveshu Urageshu.
If you have to say separately, you have to say Gandharveshu Urageshu. Shu, yeah, Shu and Raya. Gandharveshu Urageshu cha. Gandharveshu Urageshu cha. Ratna Bhutani Bhutani. Bhutani Bhutani.
Ratna Bhutani Bhutani.
Tani Mayyeva Shobhane.
Tani Mayyeva Shobhane. Tani Mayyeva Shobhane.
Ratna Bhutani Bhutani. Tani Mayyeva Shobhane.
Ratna Bhutani Bhutani. Tani Mayyeva Shobhane. Ratna Bhutani Bhutani. Tani Mayyeva Shobhane.
So all the Ratnas which are with the Gandharvas and the Uragas, all the Naga, all the Naga Lokathila irukra athana ratnangalu, they all belong to my king Shumbha.
Yani chanyani deveshu gandharveshu rageshu cha.
Ratna Bhutani Bhutani. Tani Mayyeva Shobhane. Yani Chanyani deveshu gandharveshu rageshu cha. Ratna Bhutani Bhutani. Tani Mayyeva Shobhane.
So he is making, the Duta is making the life of the Devi, he's telling her, right, simple. Because she may think, okay, give me some time. I will think whether there could be some other person who is more rich, more powerful. Maybe I can go to that person, right? So that girl can think. So he is now preempting that also. If you think there are any Ratna, anything, wherever with Devaloka, any other Loka, there nobody has anything. Everything is only with this king only. So you don't have to really think, is there anybody else who can be more powerful or more richer than this Shumba? He is already telling, because there is a possibility that she can think like that why should I come to this you? There is another person who I can go to that person who is better. So no option, right? Because there is always option. He's telling, even if you think about any option, there is nothing, because it is all with this Shumba. Sri Ratna Bhuta Sri Ratna Bhutan Twan Devi
Sri
Ratna Bhutan Tvam Devi
Sri Ratna Bhutam Tvam Devi
Loke Manyamahe Vayam
Loke Manyamahe Vayam
Loke Manyamahe Vayam
Sri Ratna Bhutam Tvam Devi Loke Manyamahe Vayam
Sri Ratna Bhutam
Tvam Devi Loke Manyamahe Vayam Sri Ratna Bhutam Tvam Devi Loke Manyamahe Vayam
Sattvamasmanupagaccha
Sattvamasmanupagaccha
Yato Ratna Bhujo Vayam
Yato Ratna Bhujo Vayam Yato Ratna Bhujo Vayam
Sattvamasmanupagaccha Yato Ratna Bhujo Vayam
Sattvamasmanupagaccha Yato Ratna Bhujo Vayam Sattvamasmanupagaccha Yato Ratna Bhujo Vayam.
So together.
Sri Ratna
Bhutam Tam Devi Loke Manyamahe Vayam
Sattvamasmanupagaccha Yato Ratna Bhujo Vayam Sri Ratna Bhutam Tvam Devi Loke Manyamahe Vayam Sattvamasmanupagaccha Yato Ratna Bhujo Vayam.
So here again he is addressing Devi. Sri Ratna Bhutam Tvam Devi.
Not only that, he is also praising her. You are the Sri Ratna.
So no, we are thinking Manyamahe Vayam. Manyamahe na, I'm thinking Vayam na, we are thinking that you are the Sri Ratna. O Devi, you are the Sri Ratna. Sa Tvamasmanu Upagacha. Upagacha means you come to us. Upagacha means come to us automatically, because anyway we are Yataha Ratna Bhujo Vayam. We are Ratna Bhujaha. Ratna Bhujaha means we are owners of all the Ratnas.
If there is
You
any
are the
Ratna,
Sri Ratna. So
there is one
anyway,
more Ratna, you are one more Ratna.
we are the owners. Nobody else can own
Any
Ratna,
gemstone, anything in this world, nobody can own.
Nobody else can own. We are already the owners of all the Ratnas. So you better come to us. Upagacha. That
Automatically.
means he is saying we have all the rights to have you. We have all the eligibility and rights to have you, because we consider you as the Sri Ratna.
Which one? Mamba.
Mamba.
Mamba Mamanu Jambapi. Mamanu Jambapi. Nishumbha Murvikramam. Murvikramam. Mamba Mamanu Jambapi Nishumbha Murvikramam. Bhajatvam Chanchala Pangi.
भजत्वं चञ्चलापाङ्गी भजत्वं चञ्चलापाङ्गी
रत्नभूतासि वै यतः
रत्नभूतासि वै यतः रत्नभूतासि वै यतः
भजत्वं चञ्चलापाङ्गी रत्नभूतासि वै यतः
भजत्वं चञ्चलापाङ्गी रत्नभूतासि वै यतः भजत्वं चञ्चलापाङ्गी रत्नभूतासि वै यतः.
So this one I find bit strange because the Shumba king is coming, but now again he is giving another option to that girl Devi. He says, I am here, Mamba, either me,
Sugriva,
the Sugriva, Duta is saying,
Uh-huh.
but he is actually repeating the words of that Devi. Here it's a Mom means it is as if the Shumba is actually telling, because he is only a messenger. So all the words is like quote. It is all Shumba's words, right? He is quote and quote. So he is quoting. So Mamba means it is understood that Shumba, the Sugriva, the Duta is not asking for him, or he is not addressing. When he say myself or my brother, it means Shumba or. So he says, you can come and marry me, mom, or Ma Anujam. Anuja means brother. I have another brother called Rishumba. So you have one option. If for some reason you don't like me, there is one more option for me. I have a brother Rishumba. You can marry him also. I am giving you one more option.
Uru Vikramam. Uru Vikramam is a very Parakramasali.
Yeah. And he is also equally very capable like
Very
Shumba.
capable.
So he is not like anything inferior. He is also equally capable. But we are giving just one more option. If you don't like me, there is my brother is there. You can get him also. Anybody. But as a Sri Ratna, you should be in our kingdom. That
So
is
here,
the main
what
thing.
is the name of Devi? Where is the addressing? Which word? Chanchala Pangi. Chanchala Pangi na nalla Chanchala eyes. The one who has the Chanchala eyes.
The eyes are like going like flickering, like very
very swift, moving here and there. So he addresses her as Chanchala Pangi, Devi, all these names he is giving, thinking that she is going to be soon their empress.
So 2 times Suresh, yeah. Shumbha
भजत्वं चञ्चलापाङ्गी रत्नभूतासि वै यतः मां वा ममानुजं वापि निशुम्भगुरुविक्रमम् भजत्वं चञ्चलापाङ्गी रत्नभूतासि वै यतः
परमैश्वर्यमतुलं प्राप्स् परमैश्वर्यमतुलम् प्राप्स्यसे मत्परिग्रहात् परमैश्वर्यमतुलं प्राप्स्यसे मत्परिग्रहात् एतद्बुद्ध्या समालोच्य मत्परिग्रहतां व्रज एतद्बुद्ध्या समालोच्य मत्परिग्रहतां व्रज परमैश्वर्यमतुलं So here, parigrahata means marriage, like making them wife. Being the wife of Shumba or Nishumba, anybody. Mat means
my
wife. Yeah, and he has already given option. You can also be Nishumba's wife. So she has options. Not only that, Paramaishwaryam. Parama means highest. Aishwarya means highest wealth. Atula means there is no incomparable. So there is no, if you think that there is another Aishwarya outside, it is not there. It is only here. Parameshwarya Atulam. Tulam means equal. Atulam means no, there is no comparison at all to that Parameshwaryam. Etad buddhya samalochya. So think with like this mind, like this. I am here studying. With this thinking, think like this. Etad buddhya samalochya means think very, very deeply and get mat parigrahatam varja means be the king's wife. You become the empress. Why? It is like he is giving, it's like getting like a job offer. Yeah, they are given so much job offer that you cannot think in another company will they give more. There is nothing. There is nothing. You cannot get more or anything. This is the best offer in the world anybody can get. There is nothing more than that because there is nothing equal. Nobody can equal it. So think like this and please accept. It's an offer, right? She has to accept this offer. So please accept because you have no other choice than accepting this offer. Yeah.
You have to say two times.
Two times.
Paramaishwaryamatulam prapsyase mat parigrahat
etat buddhya samalochya mat parigrahatam raja. Paramaishwaryamatulam prapsyase mat parigrahat
etat buddhya samalochya mat parigrahatam raja.
Rishiruvacha ityukta sa tada devi gambhirantasmita jagau ityukta sa tada devi gambhirantasmita jagau Durga Bhagavati Bhadra Yayedam dharyate jagat Durga Bhagavati Bhadra Yayedam dharyate jagat Bhadra Yayedam dharyate jagat Durga Bhagavati Bhadra Yayedam dharyate jagat. So two times. Ityukta sa devi gambhirantasmita jagau Durga Bhagavati Bhadra Yayedam dharyate jagat. Ityukta sa devi gambhirantasmita jagau Durga Bhagavati Bhadra Yayedam dharyate jagat.
So here the first time the word Durga comes. Durga Bhagavati, she is the Bhagavati, and who is the Durga? Bhagavati already we explained in the first chapter. Who is called a Bhagavati? Bhagavan. All the
six bhagas.
Bhagas should be
the
there.
6 qualities.
We already discussed that. Bhadra means who gives Mangalam.
Mangalam, auspiciousness.
Bhadra Kali means Mangalam, auspiciousness. And who can give, who is the Durga and who is the Bhagavati and who is the Bhadra, that Devi, she holds Dharyate Jagat, who holds this entire Jagat, that Devi, she Sa Devi Ukta, she spoke now. Gambhirantaha, with a very deep contemplation. After a deep contemplation, she speaks now. So here,
it's not like a small girl who is making a decision when
Yeah.
somebody is coming for
Spontaneous.
marriage. She is not doing any spontaneous decision. She is thinking
So
very
maturely.
deeply, mature thinking. She is just not. He has given all that, right? Now she has to take a decision, but with the maturity. That is a Gambhiranta. Smita is this.
So, yeah.
Smile.
with a small smile.
Smile. Yeah.
Small smile.
Yeah.
So there is one shloka here which I would like to share. Ekaiva Shaktihi Parameshwarasya. Parameshwara's Shakti, that one Shakti of Parameshwara, Bhinna Chaturtha Viniyoga Kale. When he wants to manifest in different ways, Viniyoga, at the time of his manifestation, they come as 4 different forms. With that one Shakti of Parameshwara, during his manifestation time, they come as 4 different forms. Bhoge Bhavani, for pleasure and luxury, she is the Bhavani. Purusheshu Vishnu, that same Shakti of Parameshwara becomes Vishnu in the male form. When he wants to manifest in the Purusha form, she becomes Vishnu. Kopeshu Kali, when he is full of anger, he manifests, that Shakti manifests as Kali. Samareshu Durga, for battlefield, she is the Durga. She comes as Durga. So now this Durga word in this verse gives us a clue that she is ready for fight, Samara. So that is why Maharshi gives a clue here, calling her as Durga Bhagavati.
Devyuvacha. So you have said this Tyukta 2 times, right?
No, there was only one.
Yeah.
Now with the meaning in mind.
Yeah. Ityukta.
Rishiruvacha.
Rishiruvacha.
Ityukta sa tada devi gambhirantasmita jagau Durga Bhagavati Bhadra yayedam dharyate jagat.
Again. Ityukta sa gambhirantasmita jagau Durga Bhagavati Bhadra Devyuvacha. So Devyuvacha, Devi Uvacha means now Devi, she speaks now. Not through the Rishi, it is direct. She is now starting. Satya Muktam Tvaya Natra. Satya Muktam Tvaya Natra. Satya Muktam Tvaya Natra. Mithya Kinchit Tvayoditam.
Mithya Kinchit Tvayoditam. Mithya Kinchit Tvayoditam.
Trailokya Satya Muktam Tvaya Natra Mithya Kinchit Tvayoditam.
Satya Muktam Tvaya Natra Mithya Kinchit Tvayoditam. Satya Muktam Tvaya Natra Mithya Kinchit Tvayoditam. Mithya, Natha vandu
Mithya. Yeah, Mithya. Mithya.
Once more. Satya Muktam Tvaya Natra
Mithya.
Kinchit Tvayoditam. Satya Muktam Tvaya Natra Mithya Kinchit Tvayoditam. See, two places you have this it sound. Mithya and then Kinchit.
Kinchit.
So there should be a difference between the first tha and the second one. Okay.
Mithya Kinchit.
Tvayoditam.
So first time Mithya, it is the second Mahaprana. In Kinchit, it is only Alpa Prana. It only. Yeah.
Ore madri sollu.
Yeah. Trailokyadhipati Shumbho.
Trailokyadhipati Shumbho. Trailokyadhipati Shumbho.
Nishumbhascha Drishaha.
Nishumbhascha Drishaha. Nishumbhascha Drishaha.
त्रैलोक्याधिपति शुम्भो निशुम्भश्चापि तादृशः
त्रैलोक्याधिपतिः शुम्भो निशुम्भश्चापि तादृशः त्रैलोक्याधिपतिः शुम्भो निशुम्भश्चापि तादृशः.
So together. Vidya muktam tvayanathra
vidya kinchit tvayoditam त्रैलोक्याधिपतिः शुम्भो निशुम्भश्चापि तादृशः सत्यमुक्तं त्वया नात्र मिथ्या किञ्चित् त्वयोदितम् त्रैलोक्याधिपतिः शुम्भो निशुम्भश्चापि तादृशः.
So here, when Devi is talking after deep thought and contemplation, so it means she has listened to every word of that Duta properly. Every word, every sentence, yes. So she is not just giving answer immediately, but she has thought over it very well. So when somebody has thought over very well and they give the answer, the first sentences which comes should be very important. So here she gives everything. Every word here is important. She says, Satyamuktam. I know whatever you have said is Satyam, is truth. And I know that there is not even one iota or no small mithya means untruthfulness. Mithya means which is not truth. Satyam is truth, mithya is not truth. So there is nothing which is not truth. Everything you have said about Shumbha and Nishumba, they are truth. Not only that, Trailokya Adhipati Shumbha. So this I fully understand that this Shumbha is Trailokya Adhipati. He means he is the ruler of the three loka, and she is not forgetting that option given. If you don't like Shumbha, there is a one more person you can marry, which is Nishumba. So she should not forget, right? Because if she was not thinking, she will only think about Shumbha and answer. But now every word that person has, she is now contemplating and deep and answering. So it should be very powerful answer. So yes, that Shumbha and also the Nishumba which is equal. We already said Nishumba is also equal to Shumbha. So he is also that. And you have also given that offer that I can marry Nishumba also. So he says, Trailokyadev Shumbaha, Nishumbaha cha api tadrishaha means he is equally. Yeah. Kinvatrayat pratignatam. Yat pratignatam. Mithya tat kriyate katham. Mithya tat kriyate katham. Mithya tat kriyate katham. Kinvatrayat pratignatam. Mithya tat kriyate katham.
Kinvatrayat pratignatam. Mithya tat kriyate katham. Kinvatrayat pratignatam. Mithya tat kriyate katham.
Idiliyum the mithya and tat.
Yeah.
I am hearing the same sound.
Yeah, mithya tat kriyate. So both are different.
Again,
mithya tat. So mithya mahaprana, tat alpa prana. Mithya tat kriyate katham. Tha also mahaprana. Mithya tat kriyate katham. Kriyate katham.
Mithya tat kriyate katham.
Kinvatrayat pratignatam mithya tat kriyate katham.
Kinvatrayat pratignatam mithya tat kriyate katham. Kinvatrayat pratignatam mithya tat kriyate katham.
Shruyatamalpa buddhitvat.
Shruyatamalpa buddhitvat. Shruyatamalpa buddhitvat.
Pratignyaya krita pura.
Pratignyaya krita pura. Pratignyaya krita pura.
Shruyatamalpa buddhitvat. Pratignyaya krita pura.
Shruyatamalpa buddhitvat.
Pratignyaya krita pura.
Shruyatamalpa buddhitvat. Pratignyaya
here, now so first two lines I explained, because those are the first. Now she is giving reason. She says, you might think that when I say Satya Muktam, whatever you have said is perfectly, it's totally true, and there is nothing wrong, everything is perfect. I understand all of that. So what should be the next line? Says, okay, now I will come to your kingdom. I'll be your Shumba or Nishumba, anybody's queen. That should be the next, right? So now she says, but she has to give a proper reason. If that is not the case, if that offer is not accepted, a reason has to be given, proper reason. So that is the reason. Kintvatra yat pratigya. So shroyatam alpa buddhitvad. Listen, when I was long back, not now. Now I am very, I can think properly. I am very matured. But when I was very young, when I didn't have this much of maturity and thinking capability, I made one mistake. Because that at young age you can make mistakes. I also made one mistake.
She doesn't say it's a mistake.
But she says pratignya. It could be like we don't. Sorry, yeah, it's correct. It's not a mistake. She says I made a pratignya or a vow. I made a vow, but why I made was alpa buddhi, means my buddhi was not that grown. It was not that good. It was, I had a very limited intelligence. So because during that time I made a vow that pratignya means vow. I made a pratignya va kritapura kim tvatra yad pratignatam mithya tat kriyate katham. How can I make that vow which I made at that time, even though it was during when I was very young, but still I made a vow. And how can I make that vow? A mithya means false. I have to make it true. See, she says, I cannot now say, I made a vow, but I think when I made a vow, I was not thinking properly. So I changed my mind. I cannot do. Because Devi, whatever vow I made is a vow. Whether I made it with my full buddhi or alpa buddhi, it is still vow I have to do. I cannot make it mithya. She is asking, how can I make that vow as a mithya? So I cannot do that. Yeah. So two times you have said. So yeah. Kim tvat pratignatam mithya tat
Suyatamal buddhitva pratignaya kritapura kim tvatrayat pratignatam mithya tat kriyate katham. Suyatamal buddhitva pratignaya kritapura
Yo mam jayati sangrame.
Yo mam
Jayati sangrame.
Yo mam jayati sangrame.
Yo me darpam vyapohati.
Yo me darpam vyapohati. Yo me darpam vyapohati.
Yo mam jayati sangrame. Yo me darpam vyapohati.
Yo mam jayati sangrame. Yo me darpam vyapohati. Yo mam jayati sangrame. Yo me darpam vyapohati.
Yo me pratibalo loke.
Yo me pratibalo loke. Yo me pratibalo loke.
Same bharta bhavishyati.
Same bharta bhavishyati. Same bharta bhavishyati.
Yo me pratibalo loke. Same bharta bhavishyati.
Yo me pratibalo loke same
bharta bhavishyati.
Yo me pratibalo loke same bharta bhavishyati.
So two lines together. Yo mam jayati sangrame.
Yo me darpam vyapohati. Yo me pratibalo loke same bharta bhavishyati. Yo mam jayati sangrame. Yo me darpam vyapohati. Yo me pratibalo loke same bharta bhavishyati.
So, yeah. here, that is the third line. Now she is saying that Pratigya, what she did during her time when she was having not that intelligent, during that when she was not that mature enough to properly think, she made a vow. And what is that vow? Yomam Jayati Sangrame. That person who defeats me in battle, in war. So they have to come and fight with me. Because I made the Yomam Jayati Sangrame, Yome Darpam Vyapogati. So the Darpam Vyapogati is, if that pride or anything which I have, if I am defeated, all my pride will be totally vanished because I will be defeated. And I have made a vow that I will marry that person who defeats me in war, and he removes all the pride in me. That now I will fall on that person's feet. That is what Yome Pratibalo Loke, and that person is who is Pratibalaha, means who can fight with me and also win over me. That if the Bala is equal or more than me, Same Bharta. Me Bharta means husband. That person will become my husband. Same Bharta Bhavishyati. You have said 2 times, right? Yeah. Tada Gacchato Shumbhotra.
Tada Gacchato Shumbhotra. Tada Gacchato Shumbhotra.
Nishumbho va Mahasuraha.
Nishumbho va Mahasuraha. Nishumbho va Mahasuraha.
Tada Gacchato Shumbhotra. Nishumbho va Mahasuraha.
Tada Gacchato Shumbhotra. Nishumbho va Mahasuraha. Tada Gacchato Shumbhotra. Nishumbho va Mahasuraha.
Manjitva Kinchire Natra.
Mam jitva kimchirenatra. Mam jitva kimchirenatra.
Paning Grindhatu me Laghu.
Panim Grindhatu me Laghu. Panim Grindhatu me Laghu.
Manjitva Kinchire Natra. Paning Grindhatu me Laghu.
Mam jitva
Kimchirenatra padim grindhatu me laghu.
Mam jitva kimchirenatra panim grindhatu me laghu.
2 times.
Tada gacchatu shumbhotra nishumbho va mahasuraha. Mam jitva kimchirenatra panim grindhatu me laghu. Tada gacchatu shumbhotra nishumbho va mahasuraha. Mam jitva kimchirenatra panim grindhatu me laghu.
So here Devi is telling either Shumba or Nishumba, anyone can easily fight with me, and I am very small girl, so you don't even need to know which team will win. It is very simple. Only one person. I am so powerless, and that king, everybody knows he has already conquered the world. And Panim Grinnatu means holding the hands. It's a Panigrahana means marriage. So that king, either Shumba or Nishumba, can take my hand. Means when it is taking my hand means I am willing to get married. So in the Panigrahana, the bridegroom will hold the bride's hand and take. So that is my hand is ready. It is just that I am ready. Only thing, because of that vow which I made wrong, rightly or wrongly I made it. So they can come fight with me, win over me, and very easily. Parning Grinad me Laghu. It is not difficult for them. They can easily do it.
The 2 keywords are Chirena and Laghu. Laghu is Mam Jitva Laghu. Let them quickly, easily win over me. And then Chirena Kim. Why should they delay?
No,
Why?
as if she is
There's
also
no need
ready
of
to
any
come.
delay. So she is completely ready. So this only shows that Devi is all ready to complete the entire task. The Chumbha Nishumba Vadha is going to happen very soon.
But
So these
the
are
way
the
she is telling is, as if she is ready to marry them. And she is only because of that. Otherwise, if there was no that vow, she would have just walked away. Because who will leave this person with such wealth, right? So she is the only reason is, so she says, let them not delay any further. Right now, let them come immediately. Let them come for a fight, and it will be Laghu only. Maybe in 1 second or 1 minute, the fight will be over, and then the whole war. Then I can walk and go to their kingdom. Duta uvacha avaliptasi maivantvam Devi bruhi mamagrataha avaliptasi maivantvam Devi bruhi mamagrataha maivantvam Devi Trailokye kaf pumam stishtet Agre shumbha nishumbhayoh Trailokye kaf pumam stishtet Agre shumbha nishumbhayoh Pumam stishtet Agre shumbha. So together. Avaliptasi maivantam Devi bruhi Anyeshamapi daitya.
So here he is addressing her as Avalipta. Avaliptasi. You are Avalipta. Avalipta means one who has lost the Viveka because of pride. One who has no Viveka. He has already brought her completely down.
Not addressing Devi or Empress.
But Devi he is saying, come Devi, hey Devi, he is still wondering that she might become the Empress. But he is calling her as Avalipta. Asi means one who has lost her buddhi, intellect, just because of the pride in her.
Only because of pride, she says, let her condemn. Because here, without war or anything, the Shumba is ready to take her. In that case, she is saying, no, I only want war. Right? Anyeshamapi daityanam Sarve devana vayudhi Anyeshamapi daityanam Sarve devana vayudhi Tishtante sammukhe Devi Tishtante sammukhe Devi Kim punastri tvamekika Tishtante sammukhe Devi Kim punastri tvamekika So still they are trying to, the Duta is still trying to convince Devi. because she can still change her mind. She says, when you fight with Shumba and Nishumba, they have so much other Daitya, all the Asuras, they are all with them to fight for them. But for you, there is nobody to fight. You have to fight alone. You are only one girl. But Shumba and Nishumba, they don't have to fight alone. They have everybody.
No, even the Devas cannot fight.
Yeah.
Not the Shumba and Nishumba, leave them.
Yeah.
All the Asuras around them. Even those Devas cannot handle. The entire team of Devas cannot handle. You, single girl, how can you handle Shumba and Nishumba?
So even the assistant,
Assistant
like
Asuras.
Asuras like Chandamunda, Dhumalocha, they are all there. Even they cannot be defeated by even all the gods. They are all, and now
Ekika is one.
You are one.
You single.
You are only
Come Ekika.
You alone. What can you do alone?
Indra.
Indradya sakala devaha. Indradya sakala devaha.
Indradya sakala devas.
Tasturyeshana sanyuge. Tasturyeshana samyuge.
Tasturyeshana samyuge.
Indradya sakala devas tasturyeshana sanyuge.
Indradya sakala devas tasturyeshana samyuge. Indradya sakala devas tasturyeshana samyuge.
Shumbhadinam katham tesham.
Shumbhadinam katham tesham. Shumbhadinam katham tesham.
Stri prayasyasi sammukham.
Sri prayasyasi sammukham. Sri prayasyasi sammukham.
Shumbhadinam katham tesham. Stri prayasyasi sammukham.
Shumbhadinam katham tesham. Sri prayasyasi sammukham. Shumbhadinam katham tesham. Sri prayasyasi sammukham.
So two times. Indradya sakala
devas tasturyesham na samyuge. Shumbhadinam katham tesham. Sri prayasyasi sammukham. Indradya sakala devas tasturyesham na samyuge. Shumbhadinam katham tesham. Sri prayasyasi sammukham.
So here, I think they have probably to the Devi, they feel like bit bad. They feel that this girl, because of not having that proper intellect, she is making a mistake. So the Duta is still feeling, probably they pity Devi. Out of sympathy. They have some sympathy now. He is saying, they are telling Devi, when Indra and other Devas, they are not even able to stand near this Shumba and Nishumba, and you are a small girl, how will you be able to even look face to face seeing them? Will you be even capable? Think properly. They are saying, because I know you made this vow, but think properly, because even Indra, they are not able to stand before the Shumba and Nishumba. How you will be doing? Probably they are now taking a pity on this girl because they want to help her. Satvam gaccha mayai vokta.
Satvam gaccha mayai vokta. Satvam gaccha mayai vokta.
Parshvam Shumbha Nishumbhayoho. Satvam gaccha mayai vokta. Parshvam Shumbha Nishumbhayoho.
Satvam gaccha mayai vokta. Parshvam Shumbha Nishumbhayoho. Satvam gaccha mayai vokta. Parshvam Shumbha Nishumbhayoho.
Kesha Karshana Nirdhuta.
Kesha Karshana Nirdhuta. Keshakarshana nirdhuta
Gauravamagamishasi.
Gauravamaganishyasi. Gauravamaganishyasi.
Keshakarshana nirdhuta Gauravamagamishasi.
Keshakarshana nirdhuta Gauravamaganishyasi. Keshakarshana nirdhuta Gauravamaganishyasi.
2 times.
Satvam
Gacchamayayivokta Parshvam Shumbharishubhayoh.
Keshakarshana nirdhuta Gauravamaganishyasi. Satvam gacchamayayivokta Parshvam Shumbharishubhayoh. Keshakarshana nirdhuta Gauravamaganishyasi.
So he's saying, Satvam Gaccha Maye Mukta Maya Ukta. I have told you so much. You have been told by me. After this, you come close and stand next to the Parshvam Shumbhani Shumbeyo. You better come and stand next to them. That is
He is giving again one option.
You better come now, like to Shumbha and Nishubha. Kesha Karshana Nirdhuta Gaurava. This is one word, compound word. With the Gaurava, your Gauravam, நம்ம தமிழ்ல சொல்றது Gaurava, the
pride and all the like
dignity
lost,
keep your, having the dignity lost and having your hair being pulled, Magamishyasi, don't go near them with all this. That means he is saying the implication, what will happen if you don't come.
Now if you can come now, because you will come as a empress now, but because you want actually sangramam, you want war, in that case what will happen?
Your
king will send somebody, they will ask them to pull you with the hair, right? And
don't come there with your dignity lost and with your hair pulled by them. So he is warning her immediately. What
anyway she will be with Shumbha, but why don't you take
now
this
itself,
better option?
Come with all the full dignity now. So Kesha Karshana Nirdhuta Gaurava, that is one compound word. The Gaurava is Nirdhuta Gaurava and Kesha Karshana.
Kesha Akarshana means Kesha means hair, pulling somebody.
So that is the prize you will get when you reject this offer.
And there are other stories like even in Mahabharata, wherever any asura, anybody pulled a woman with the hair, the only punishment they have is the death punishment. They have no other option. So it is also implied here. Kesha Karshanam. Devyuvacha evametad bali shumbho nishumbhaschati viryavan evametad bali shumbho nishumbhaschati viryavan Kinkaromi pratigya me yadana lochita pura Kinkaromi pratigya me yadana lochita pura pratigya me
Kinkaromi pratigya me yadana lochita pura.
So you have to listen how I say pratik. Kinkaromi pratig pra. You have to give that extra matra. Kinkaromi pratigya me yadana lochita pura.
Kinkaromi pratigya me yadana lochita pura. Kinkaromi Pratigya me yadanalochita pura.
So Devi now is replying, because the Duta he was giving, now it's like more like a threatening. If you don't come now, you will be pulled they will pull your hair and then they will drag you into that kingdom. And at that time, you may not even get the same power as a queen. You will be like a slave. But now you can come. When, see, she already said that I have made this vow. Still, that Duta is convincing. Because of that, Devi again has to answer. So she is reiterating the same thing which was told earlier, which is, Kim Karomi, what can I do? I am totally helpless now. Because I have done this pratigya before I made this vow, so I am totally and alochita pura, without even thinking. So whatever consequences I have to, because of that, I am ready to accept that. Even if the consequence is bad, I am okay. But I did this, so I am ready to accept all the consequences of my own pratigya, which was done without proper thinking at that time. So I am ready. So that's what she is saying.
So the commentator relates this verse with the verse coming up in 7th chapter. You will come across that later, but you can relate it. Here the word Bali, evametad Bali Shumbho Nishumbhas Chati Viryavan. So Shumbha and Nishumbha are Ati Viryavan. They are very parakramis, very Ati Virya. Evametad Bali Shumbho. They are also Bali has one meaning as they are very Balavan, right? With all the Bala. But Bali also means they are big sized Pashu who can be offered as Bali. Right? So this is what is related there. They are both called as Maya Tavatro Pahurto Chandamundo Mahapashu. That Kali will say to Devi that Chandamundas, I have killed them. You take care of those Mahapashus, Shumbha and Nishumba. She will tell them as soon as the Kali, the Vadham is done, Chandamundasura Vadham is done in the 7th chapter, she will say, now I have taken care of these two. You take care of those two Mahapashus. Mahapashu naka big sized Pashu for ready for Bali.
Because she likes those offering. There's offering, a Bali offering. So if somebody is giving a small offering, now you have a big Asura, very
Asura.
big. You know,
Take care
that
of
will,
them.
when she takes that, she don't have to eat for another 100 days. That much of a food she will get
So
with that
basically,
one.
this Evam Etat Bali Shumbho is a small clue for the future events. That is the one important keyword here.
Sattvam gacchamayo tante.
Sattvam gacchamayo tante.
குரல் இறங்குறது.
Sattvam gacchamayo tante.
Sattvam gacchamayotam te.
Yedetat sarvamadritaha.
Yedetat sarvamadritaha. Yedetat sarvamadritaha.
Sattvam gacchamayo tante. Yedetat sarvamadritaha.
Sattvam gacchamayotam te. Yedetat sarvamadritaha. Sattvam gacchamayotam te. Yedetat sarvamadritaha.
Tada chakshva surendraya.
Tada chakshva surendraya. Tada chakshva surendraya.
Sacha yuktam karotu tat.
Sajayuktam karotu tate. Sajayuktam karotu tate.
So, tada chakshva surendraya sacha yuktam karotu tat.
Tada chakshva surendraya sajayuktam karotu tate. Tada chakshva surendraya sajayuktam karotu tate.
So now Devi is saying, you are given whatever you are told your case. I have also replied what is my situation now. Because of that alpa buddhi, I did this pratigya or vow. So I have told also. So now we are in a stage like there is I have not accepted. If I have accepted whatever you said, then there is no case, right? So now this is in a stalemate. So neither side has agreed. I have said he has to win over me only through a war, and you want me to just come and be the empress. So it is not going to happen. So what I request you is go and tell Shumba and Shumba, go and tell Sacha, you tell whatever is the Uchitam, how you want to tell, that is up to you. But tell,
Uchitam, avan pannattum.
So let him decide. You go and tell whatever has happened here, exactly you just go and tell Shumba and Shumbo. Decide that instance. So we will, so the 5th chapter, we will, the next class is in Mumbai, which is in Powai. That is where the next class will be, and it is at on the 9th of November this month, Saturday at 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. 9th and in Mumbai, Powai. So you can attend if possible directly, or you can through online, you can join the class 10 a.m. Saturday, 9th of November. Yeah.
So 2 things before we close. One thing is I want to answer that Amlana Pankajam is Samudra Raja, he gives the ocean. Samudra Raja gives the, you can look for that verse. He gives the Amlana Pankajam. And then the second one was, I wanted to say something. We wanted to, I have not forgotten the promise that we want to give the meaning of the 5th chapter, because until the Prathama Charitram, Madhyama Charitram, we saw in detail, but Uttara Charitram, Maha Saraswati Avataram, how does she come, where does she come from, and what is the meaning, deeper meaning of these, the Devi Suktam, all the attributes. It has a very detailed explanation. We didn't want to intersperse with the learning, because you might want to listen to the meaning alone separately. So we will plan to give a separate video for the 5th beginning part. Like we have covered almost the last part word by word. The beginning part, how the avataram comes of Maha Saraswati, and how the Kali, the Kamaraja Bijam is the Bijam for the Uttara Charitram. We will plan for a separate video. So stay tuned. So we'll all meet again next Saturday. Namaste. Shri Guru Pyo.